Hello everyone, welcome to the start of the MMO series. So, to just jump straight into it, first thing we need to do is get everything ready for our player character. So I am here, completely blank and empty project, third person template, third person folder, blueprints folder. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to say folder a lot also. This is going to be the anim retarget folder. So I'm going to double click and open this up. I'm going to create a new folder. So I'm going to say it a lot. This is going to be called source. And this is going to be where our character that we're going to take our Mixamo animations from comes from. So I'm going to double click and open that up and go find where I have her. I will leave a link to this character in these animations. This is the wrong. I clicked the wrong thing. I'll leave a link to the animations and the character in the description box. I'm going to import the character first. Default settings are great. Don't care about smoothing groups. And there is what we need for the main character. So I'm going to create a new folder just to hold all these components. Should have done that first. Didn't think about it. And as soon as that's done, I'm going to create a new folder. So if you want to jump on that while this is happening. Yeah, alright. So we're going to create a new folder to hold all the animations. Double click and open that up. I'm going to go find my folder. I'm just going to take all of these animations all at once. Just like that. And when you import these, you will need to select the skeleton. I'm using Akai from Mixamo for the source. And then it'll do its thing. And I'm going to take a drink in the meantime. Okay. I always gotta second guess myself, make sure I am recording. Oh, I got rid of the clutter. Look, my desktop's clean. Alright, now that that's done. So we got all our animations. So let's go back into the source folder, and we need to create an IK rig, which will let us retarget animations from our main character to the other dude character that we're going to use. So it's this yellow one right here, IK rig. The retargeter takes 2 of these and then can mesh animations between them. We want an IK rig, and I am going to make this one for the Akai character skeleton. So this is source underscore rig underscore IK. Then we'll double click and open it up. And then you will be greeted with this beautiful screen. So the way that IK rig retargeting works is now you define bone chains, and then the retargeter can actually look at those chains and move the data from one skeleton to another. So let's just jump into it. So we're going to need one for the spine, one for the neck and head, left arm, left leg, right leg. We'll do that for now, and I'll just show you how this all works. So this is spine, neck, right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg. Now you want to make sure that whatever you name these, that you remember the name of them, because we'll need the other one to match when we create the rig for the dude. So for the spine, I'm just going to do spine to spine 2. And then you can just, it brings up this little drop down. You can just pick the bones you want to use. It's really simple. So for the neck, it starts at the neck, ends at the head for now. We can adjust these later if we need to. Right arm starts at the right shoulder and goes all the way to the right hand. We are going to go back and do the fingers, but I just wanted to show you all that we can get the animation going. So left arm is left shoulder to left hand. Right leg is right up leg to right toe end. Left leg is left up leg to left toe end. So we got the ones for this one. Let's go into our anime retarget folder, and I'm going to create a new one, and this is going to be the target. So this will hold the rig for the dude. Oh, for the dude I'm using the man. Let's see. It's free in the asset storage marketplace. Characters, freebie, and this dude, the adventure character, free to use, works pretty well, and we'll be able to use armor and stuff, so, well, clothing, whatever. Concept is the same. So, back in our target, we're going to, for here we can just create an animations folder. Once you import him, he has his own folder way up here, just called man. Right click, hang on one second. Can't hear myself over you. Alright, so under animation we need another IK rig, and we're gonna scroll. I'm gonna use the full SK man full one. It doesn't really matter which one you use, they're all associated with the skeleton. So, but I just like this one because it's got the full body, it's easier to see, so I'm using that one. And this is target underscore rig underscore IK. Can name it what you like. I've gotten underscore happy. So now we need to do the same thing and add all the chains. So let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to name them all the same thing. So spine, neck, right arm, left arm, right leg, left leg. Alright, and then we need to do the same thing. So we'll go find the spine and bones that we want to use. For him, I'm using spine 01 to spine 03. The neck is somewhere, neck and head. Right arm is clavicle R to hand R. Left arm is clavicle L to hand L. It's tedious, I know. Right leg, right thigh to, that's the left foot. You want to make sure that it has that R. I've quite a few times messed it up to where I clicked the wrong one. So left leg is thigh L to foot L. Was it foot? Yeah. Alright, now with that done, oh, yeah, well, we'll just continue. I'll show you. There's one thing that I always get kind of stuck on, but I'll show you what that might be. So now in our retarget, right here in the outside of it, so this holds each individual piece, and then I'll keep the retargeter on this side. So I'm going to right click. Under animation, we need the blue one now, the IK retargeter. Now when this menu pops up, it's asking what rig do you want to copy animations from. So since we're taking the animations from the Akai character, we need her rig. So that is our source. And this will be retarget IK thing. Now just a retarget IK. Double click and open it up, and then hey, there she is. So we don't have the other character yet, but over here on the right in the details panel we have our source rig, which can't be changed, but this target rig can, and that will be our target rig. Now you can't, because she's in a T pose and he's in an A pose, if we tried to just automatically do it, then he's going to look kind of funky. As you can kind of tell. Hang on, how do I stop the animation? There we go. But if you come up here to the edit pose and you try to be like, well, I'll just bend him into the, wait, why can't I move him? It's because over here in the source rig and the target rig, we need to define a retarget root. So for the Akai character, the hips seems to work pretty well, so I'll set her retarget root there. And for him, also the root. Now, hey, he's movable. So now we can just kind of match up the poses for him. So I'm going to add a new pose. This will be T pose. And we want to match his skeleton to her instead of vice versa, because the animations are already set up to use the information from these poses to that. Then it'd be you go to her pose rather than the other way, because otherwise it might mess it all up. So for the right arm, I'm clicking right here in the shoulder region. I'm going to move it up 40. I actually want it to go up 45. So I'm going to go to my rotation snap settings by clicking this little arrow and setting it to 5. So I'm going to go up 5 more. So it's 45 in total there. Same thing on the left arm. So up to 45. Now, going from a top-down kind of angle, he's a little bit close. Right here, the target actor offset. If your target actor is a little bit too close and they're intersecting, you can just kind of bump this up. So I'm going to go 185. And then right here at his elbow joint, right in the bend of it, I'm just going to open this up to about 20. So they're kind of pointing at each other that way. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, clicking his left elbow and opening up, 20. Now if you take a look at her, you'll notice that her legs come down kind of straight, whereas he's kind of got that legs of the A pose. So I'm going to click his hip and just close that thigh gap a little bit. And now, look, we unclick the edit pose and the animation plays pretty good. If it's not playing, just double click that. And then we can kind of take another look, and maybe it needs to come up a little bit more actually. So if we look at some of the other animations and you don't like, for instance, well, that's whoa, what is he? He's gyrating. Alright. Let's change his retarget root. Let's change it to pelvis, maybe. Maybe that'll work better. Let's find out. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so he's looking good, looking good. Let's check out some of the other animations real quick. So, sheathing sword. How close is he getting to the hip? That looks like a good distance. Alright, so the casting spell. That looks good. Looks good. Looks decent. Sword and shield idle. Oh, I need to check the feet. He's lifting up a little bit, so let's take a look at his target rig. And maybe we'll change, maybe it's hers. Maybe we'll change this so instead of right toe end, it's just right toe base. Left toe end is left toe base. He's still lifting a little bit. Maybe it's more about her retarget root. Let's change that one to her spine and see. Oh no, now he's tilted. Okay. Hers can stay at the root. What happens if I set it there? Oh no. He floaty. Let me try up a little bit. I'll set it to his... No. His pelvis works. Pelvis is our best bet. Oh. Okay. So right leg. Maybe we should do the feet individually. Where's her feet go to? Right leg to right toe base. Maybe right foot and left foot. That looks good. That looks good enough. So just kind of play around with the bone chains a little bit. That's looking fine. So I changed the source rig. The right leg now ends at the right foot instead of the right toe end, and the left leg is the same. It ends at the left foot. Alright, so before we move all these animations, we don't want him like that. So let's add the fingers. So got 10 fingers, we're going to add 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so this will be the index underscore R. And you got to do each individual finger. If you don't care to see it in practice and want to do it on your own, go for it. This is for the people who like seeing the nitty gritty. So index middle underscore R. Ring underscore R. And you get the idea. Pinky underscore R. Just going down and listing every... Come on. There it goes. Every single little digit for each hand. So thumb R. This will be index underscore L. Middle underscore L. Ring underscore L. Pinky underscore L. And thumb underscore L. Alright, so now we just go through and do basically the same thing, just with the... So this was the index of the right hand. So right hand index 1 to right hand index 4. Same thing with the middle. Middle 4. Right ring. Don't forget that the right hand you have to scroll down to get to. This is the left hand and this is the right. So right ring. And they're not exactly in order, so it like starts with the thumb, index, middle, they're in order. Well, ignore me. Right ring 4, pinky, brain, thumb. Right hand thumb 1, right hand thumb 4. Now the same thing with the left hand. So it's left index 1, left index 4, middle 1, middle 4. I start with the right hand because it takes the most, and then when I get to the left hand, it just like click, click, and it feels a lot faster. So pinky, pinky, thumb, thumb. Alright, now let's go to his chains and do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I think his are the ones that's out of order. Index, middle, pinky, ring. Yeah, he was kind of out of order. The whole courtroom's out of order. I'm sorry. Alright, so index underscore R. Remember, you want the names to match so that it has an easier time auto-assigning chains. Otherwise, you got to go through and link them up yourself. It's just easier just to let the machine do it, man. Index R, middle R, ring underscore R. Pinky underscore R, thumb underscore R, index left, middle left, ring, pinky, and thumb. Alright, so index R, same thing, go through, link them up. So index 01R to index 03R, middle 1, middle 3, ring 1, ring 3. This one is a little bit out of order, so make sure you're hitting the right one. Pinky 1, pinky 3. And the thumb. Left hand, index, index, middle, middle. See what I'm talking about? You don't have to scroll in the second half of it, so it feels better, in my opinion. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It's all the same, but, you know, psychologically, I suppose. But now when we look at let's save. Well, let's just close it and open it back up, and it should. Yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, wait. We can auto map. So now just make sure it does line up right. It should, since they're named the same, but index L goes with index L. Middle, pinky, ring, thumb, right arm, index R, middle R, pinky. Neck, left leg. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so. And he's still in his pose. And if you have other things that you want to use him for, you can just do that. But now his thumbs are working. This alarm might need to come up just a little bit more. Maybe not. Maybe down a little bit. No. Well, either way, that's fine. It looks good. It looks alright. Must be something with those animations, but point is, you get the point. So now his fingers are curled. So if we check out that sheathing sword animation, actually looks like he's gripping one. And if we, where's that sword idle? So he'll actually be able to hold a sword in his hand and all that jazz, and do all his swinging and oh, that was weird. I skipped too far in the animation, but he's got the wham to it. Yeah, so we got what we need. Huzzah. So now what we need to do is we need to select all of them. So I'm starting at the very top, going to the very bottom, left clicking and selecting all of them, and then clicking this export selected animations. Then we will go into that anim retarget folder. This is our target where we were set his stuff, so in the animations I'll just select that one, and then now it'll just create a bunch of copies for it. Then we can open them up and take a look. Yeah, and he's... Oh yeah, I have these in there too. So because we're gonna use these for the lower half of the footing. So, but now he's got all his running animations and all the animations we'll need to get our character's movement set up, and they all look decent. Whoa. Well, they look decent. We don't need that part anyway. Wow. His fingers are broke. Why does it work on the other one but not that one? But you know what? I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna be happy that it's working. So let's check the slash real quick. Well, it's working for here, so that's fine. But yeah, so let's save everything real quick and check the time. See how long this video's gone. And we will cut that here. So now we'll be able to set up our character in the next one and get him doing all our movement stuff. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Bye.